In this chapter, we delve into the application of a zero-trust model across various network layers such as branch, campus, WAN, data center, and cloud. We'll explore the specific challenges each layer presents and how these can be addressed using zero-trust principles. Additionally, we'll look at how industry-specific requirements and regulatory constraints impact zero-trust implementations, focusing on terminology such as enclaves, zones, and segments, which are essential for defining trust boundaries within network security architecture.
In the context of zero-trust architecture, segmenting network resources into distinct enclaves enhances security by limiting access based on stringent verification, regardless of a user's location or network entry point. Zero-trust enclaves represent different functional or regulatory areas of a network, ensuring that access permissions and security policies are precisely applied and controlled. Let's explore various enclave types. 1. User layer enclaves. This category includes all endpoint devices such as voice systems, branch-specific endpoints, devices used by customer guests, and corporate-owned endpoints. In a zero-trust model, each endpoint must be authenticated individually, ensuring that devices comply with security policies before they can access network resources. 2. Internet enclaves. These are mainly composed of different cloud deployments, public, hybrid, and private clouds, along with general internet-facing services provided by public networks. The delineation helps in applying distinct security controls based on the cloud environment and service provider characteristics. 3. Enterprise enclaves. Focus on internal business services like retail and back-office operations. This separation aids in more refined governance and security implementations that cater specifically to the business functions and their unique risk profiles. 4. Facilities and legacy enclaves. Facilities might include physical security systems and building management, whereas legacy enclaves encapsulate end-of-life systems or outdated technologies. Special attention is given to these older systems to mitigate vulnerabilities they might introduce to the network. 5. Common services enclaves. Encompass services that are used across the organization, such as identity services, virtual desktop infrastructures, VDI, end-user services, utility and administration services. These are foundational services that support the everyday operations and security posture of the organization. 6. Divisions and proximity network enclaves. Divisions might include different business units which could require unique access rights and security measures, while proximity networks focus on more geographically or logically proximate services such as batch data processing or third-party proxy services. By adopting a zero-trust segmented enclave approach, organizations can tailor security measures more precisely, reducing the attack surface and enhancing the management of internal and external threats. This strategic segmenting helps not only in complying with industry-specific regulations, but also in creating a flexible and resilient network security infrastructure.
An enclave in network security serves as a functional, business impact, or regulatory requirement categorization, allowing for a common security policy to be applied to grouped assets. These groups, or trust boundaries, define the criteria for asset inclusion and communication permissions within and between enclaves. This concept is pivotal in zero-trust architecture, as enclaves form the foundational building blocks for trust assessment. As technologies and processes evolve, so too do the criteria and implementation of these enclaves to ensure robust protection and flexible adaptation to emerging threats. Within the user layer of zero-trust architecture, emphasis is placed on authorization and enforcement conducted at the network point of attachment. Organizations must establish scalable methods for identity attribution for both users and non-user devices to manage network access. This includes proof of identity, ensuring that access is only granted to authenticated devices, and extending zero-trust principles regardless of connectivity methods such as remote or wired access. Importantly, attribution must be precise to prevent unauthorized access and establish a foundation for full organizational accountability. Corporate workstations pose significant challenges in zero-trust implementations due to their diverse and widespread use within organizations. Contextual identity, where both machine and user identities are assessed, plays a crucial role in access management and decision-making. By evaluating device attributes, operating systems, divisions, and user roles, organizations can ensure minimal access is granted in a secure and compliant manner. Additionally, posture checks are imperative, involving assessment of security controls, presence, and updates, ensuring devices meet organizational security standards before access authorization. Managing guest access plays a critical role in maintaining a secure network environment, while ensuring that convenience is not compromised. The requirements for guest access can differ significantly between industries, such as retail and energy, due to distinct operational contexts and data sensitivity levels. A solid guest access strategy involves a balance between security protocols, such as account creation or device registration, and convenience. Regular monitoring and auditing of guest network configurations are essential to maintain security boundaries, prevent unauthorized access, and ensure compliance with organizational policies and risk management strategies. The integration of Bring Your Own Device, BYOD, and Internet of Things, IoT devices into a zero-trust strategy can present significant security challenges. For BYOD, employing a management platform to deploy credentials and track device posture is crucial in allowing limited corporate resource access while maintaining security standards. IoT devices, often unmanaged and with minimal security footprint, necessitate stringent network-based controls, such as segmentation and analytics, to detect and mitigate potential threats. Effective zero-trust strategies must consider the limitations of IoT devices in memory and error handling capabilities, placing emphasis on robust network protection and continuous monitoring. Collaboration solutions, from digital signage to video conferencing, are integral to many organizational operations, but can compromise security when not properly managed. These devices, whether managed or unmanaged, require careful access governance. That is, ensuring only authorized users can access and utilize these systems. Challenges arise with data plane encryption and the provision of basic services, demanding that organizations put in place robust access control policies. Particular attention should be given to determine who can access and use each function, as well as how devices consume and display information in various collaboration scenarios. Ensuring secure configuration, provisioning, and access is paramount within a zero-trust framework. Lab and demo environments often serve as testing grounds for potential deployments and involve unique security considerations under a zero-trust strategy. These environments focus on segregating non-production workloads, using centralized policy enforcement mechanisms, and segmentation to minimize risks. Proximity networks, considered the organization's digital edge, encompass API gateways and third-party proxies, necessitating tight security controls and monitoring. Deploying services outside primary enterprise segments allows for enhanced protection by isolating potential threats and applying stronger policies to protect organizational services from external attacks and circumvented policies.
Within the framework of corporate proximity services, the depicted model highlights essential components that ensure robust security and efficient operation of network systems, particularly in environments adhering to zero-trust security principles. This setup is critical for organizations managing various data streams and devices securely. At the site One Edge, the environment is structured to manage and secure different types of network connections, including partner relationships through leased lines or VPNs, corporate intersite connections, remote access for both vendors and employees, and access to the internet. This is pivotal in ensuring that each connection type is appropriately secured and managed. The diagram also underscores the importance of identity management and vulnerability management within corporate networks. Identity management tools such as AAA for authentication, MFA for multi-factor authentication, and PAM for privileged access ensure that only authorized users can access network resources. Vulnerability management processes like endpoint protection and malware prevention help in identifying and mitigating potential threats to network security, thus maintaining the integrity and confidentiality of networked systems. Enforcement mechanisms, detailed in the lower part of the diagram, include a range of security measures like DLP, data loss prevention, DNS security, and firewalls, which serve to protect data from unauthorized access and cyber threats. Moreover, segmentation aids in reducing potential attack surfaces by dividing larger networks into smaller, more manageable, and more secure segments. Lastly, analytics play a crucial role in the continuous monitoring and improvement of network security. Traffic visibility, behavioral analytics, and threat intelligence provide insights into typical and atypical network behaviors, aiding in proactive security measures and quick response to anomalies. Adopting these measures within corporate proximity services not only conforms to zero trust security principles, where trust is never assumed and must always be verified, but also enables a secure, manageable, and efficient network environment conducive to modern digital business practices. Implementations such as these are essential in safeguarding critical organizational data and systems in an increasingly interconnected world.
Personal area networks, PANs, facilitate short-range communications such as Bluetooth or low-power radio connections, typically assumed to be secure due to their limited communication range. However, these networks present significant risks, including visibility issues and lack of security standards. Within a zero-trust framework, organizations must focus on developing strategies to govern these connections and prevent unauthorized device access. Visibility, compliance checks, and machine controls play important roles in enforcing PAN security, while addressing inherent manufacturer limitations that challenge rigorous security implementations. Limiting access to sensitive data remains a priority, as does addressing vulnerabilities presented by the autonomous nature of PANs and related technologies. As organizations increasingly adopt cloud computing models, applying zero-trust principles becomes essential in securing data and resources across public, private, and hybrid cloud environments. Segmentation and identity verification are critical components, ensuring access control to cloud, stored, and translating data. Public, private, and hybrid clouds each pose unique challenges and opportunities. Public clouds offer flexibility, but require organizations to transfer security operations to cloud-native controls selectively. Private clouds enable better control but come with higher infrastructure costs, while hybrid clouds offer a blend, demanding careful consideration of security integration and management between cloud platforms. Applying strong segmentation, identity-based access, and continuous monitoring form the foundation for a robust zero-trust approach within the cloud.
The concept of cloud service models can be understood by examining the three primary categories: infrastructure as a service, IaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, and software as a service, SaaS. Each model outlines a distinct division of responsibilities between the cloud provider and the consumer, impacting the level of control and management required by the consumer. In the IaaS model, the consumer maintains control over a wide range of components, including the applications, runtime, operating system, and sometimes even networking and storage, depending on the specific offering. This resembles traditional on-premises infrastructure, but is hosted in the cloud, providing flexibility and reducing the need for physical hardware investment. Moving up to PaaS, this model introduces a shift in responsibility. Here, the consumer manages only the applications and data, while the cloud provider deals with the operating system, runtime, and the underlying infrastructure. This simplifies the deployment of applications and allows developers to focus more on the application side without worrying about the environment it runs in. The SaaS model offers the highest level of abstraction and simplicity for the consumer, as the cloud provider manages everything from applications down to the network infrastructure. Consumers simply use the software via the internet, eliminating the need for managing the underlying infrastructure or runtime environments. This model is ideal for applications that require minimal customization and maximum availability. Each of these models reduces the organizational burden of managing physical servers and other IT resources, offering scalable solutions while also presenting different levels of control and flexibility based on the organization's needs and capabilities.
Enterprise-level cybersecurity has become an imperative in protecting company data and ensuring operational success. Zero Trust architecture provides a comprehensive approach to securing various business software and service environments through careful segmentation and security zone delineation. Each organization must define and continually review security boundaries to apply appropriate controls and risk management practices. By understanding and implementing security zones like development, testing, production, and customer-facing, organizations can effectively manage their software environments, ensuring their enterprise cybersecurity aligns with objectives and regulatory requirements. Payment Card Industry Data Security Standards, PCI DSS, underscore the crucial role of security in financial transactions, and adopting Zero Trust principles can enhance PCI DSS compliance, ensuring security postures are robust and future-proof. Beyond PCI compliance, facility services, including building automation and physical security, require careful integration within a Zero Trust strategy. Emerging IoT networks pose unique challenges in terms of data convergence, automation control, and security needs. Comprehensive segmentation, microsegmentation, and consistent monitoring become fundamental tactics to safeguard facilities and IoT endpoints, emphasizing the importance of aligning facility services with overarching cybersecurity goals. Legacy and mainframe systems often remain critical elements within industries such as healthcare and finance, despite their limitations in supporting modern security controls. Zero Trust strategies necessitate compensating controls like segmentation, intrusion detection, and firewalls to mitigate risks inherent in legacy systems. For mainframes, segmentation is essential for network isolation and communications control, alongside privileged access management to ensure secure operation. Robust monitoring, logging, and automated response mechanisms are crucial for timely threat detection and risk mitigation, ensuring these legacy and mainframe systems remain secure and functional within an evolving cybersecurity landscape. This chapter has provided a comprehensive exploration of Zero Trust architecture strategies across network layers, including branch, campus, WAN, data center, and cloud environments. By evaluating business service requirements, organizations can identify how Zero Trust enclave segmentation strategies should be developed and implemented within their particular contexts. The chapter emphasized the importance of applying Zero Trust principles across each layer and environment, reinforcing the need for comprehensive security boundaries and controls that support organizational resilience against emerging threats and alignment with regulatory and best practice guidelines.